Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. I hope you all are doing very well, and today we'll be discussing the most important MCQs for 3rd of February 2024. Since it's a weekend, so we'll not be doing our revision session. Rather, we will cover more number of questions. Fine. Let's start with our session. The first question is, Erraviculum National Park, recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? So this national park lies in the state of Kerala and it hosts diverse flora and fauna. So it was declared as a national park in the year 1978. It spans in across 97 square kilometers, featuring the Anamudi, which is the highest peak south of the Himalayas, right? Also, it is famous for a flower named as Neelakurunji, right? And it blooms every 12 years. Also, the park experiences heavy monsoon. It is rich in biodiversity. Also, it houses different species like Nilgiri Thar, Gaur, sloth bear, and also it hosts the rare butterflies and the world's largest moth, that is the Atlas moth. Okay, so now it is closing for the Nilgiri Thar's calving season. That's why it was in news. Simply have to remember that Erraviculum National Park lies in the state of Kerala. Also, there is a disease named as Alzheimer's disease. I'm sure you would have heard about it. The Alzheimer's disease is a prevalent brain condition which is responsible for 60 to 80% of dementia cases, which affects the memory, thinking, and daily activities. So recent studies suggest rare medical accidents can transmit the disease between humans. So typically it impacts those who are aged 65 plus with unknown exact causes. It involves some genetic, environmental, and lifestyle factors. So different symptoms range from forgetting the recent events to the serious memory loss, and while there is no cure, certain medications and therapies can temporarily manage the symptom, right? So since Alzheimer's disease is in news these days, you can be asked that what is it or what type of disease is this? So your answer would be, it is a progressive brain condition that affects the memory and cognitive skills. Okay. Next is, who has been appointed as the first woman Chief Secretary of Uttarakhand? This is Radha Raturi, who is a senior IAS officer of the 1988 batch. She has been appointed as the first woman Chief Secretary of Uttarakhand. So she has replaced Sukhbir Singh Sandhu, and now she is the first woman to hold this top administrative post in the state. Okay. Also, she has an extensive administration career, having served in undivided Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand. Initially, she aspired to be a journalist, but eventually she joined the IAS. And now she is the first woman Chief Secretary of Uttarakhand. Fine. So here answer is A option, Radha Raturi. Next is, according to Snow Leopard Population Assessment in India report, which state or the union territory is the highest number of snow leopard? So Union Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Shri Bhupendra Yadav, has released India's first ever snow leopard population assessment report, and the 4-year-long scientific exercise coordinated by the Wildlife Institute of India estimates approximately 718 snow leopards in the wild. Also, Ladakh leads with 477, then it is followed by Uttarakhand, which has 124, Himachal Pradesh 51, Arunachal Pradesh 36, Sikkim 21, and Jammu Kashmir 9. So overall, India holds 10 to 15% of the global snow leopard population. Fine. So which state has the highest number of snow leopards in India? Your answer would be Ladakh. Also, these days a term is in news named as alpenglow. Can you tell me what is it? Actually, there is an astronaut named as Laura. So Laura has captured alpenglow near the Hindu Kush mountains from the International Space Station. Okay, so this is a kind of natural phenomena which occurs during sunrise or the sunset, casting rosy, reddish or orange hues on mountain slopes. Okay, and the colors vary due to the sun's angle and the atmospheric condition. Also, the vibrancy depends on the sun location, light angle, clouds, humidity and particulate. So that's why this term came into news. You can be asked that what is alpenglow? Your answer would be it is a kind of natural phenomena involving the illumination of mountain slopes by the sun. Okay. Salhar Fort, Shivneri Fort and Panhala Fort, recently seen in the news, are located in which Indian state? This is a very important question, and all of these forts lie in the state of Maharashtra. Why it is important? Because India has proposed the Maratha military landscapes of India for UNESCO World Heritage List recognition in 24 to 25. It was developed between the 17th and 19th centuries, and these military landscapes showcase an exceptional fortification system envisioned by the Maratha rulers. So the network of forts spanning the Sahyadri mountain ranges, Konkan coast, Deccan Plateau and Eastern Ghat integrate the distinctive landscape, and the notable components include the Salhar Fort, Shivneri Fort, Raigad, Vijayadurga, etc. So the Maratha military ideology, which dates from the 17th century, continued until the Peshwa rule in the 1888 CE. Fine. So all of these forts lie in the state of Maharashtra. Now Maharashtra was also in news because MPPSC Green Energy Limited signed a memorandum of understanding with the Maharashtra government for the development of the green hydrogen and the renewable energy. So this MOU includes the development of the green hydrogen and its derivative like green ammonia, green methanol with the capacity up to 1 million tons per year. Okay. So this MOU also includes the development of renewable energy project and the pumped storage project of 2 gigawatt. You can be asked that recently which state government has signed a memorandum of understanding with MPPSC for green hydrogen and renewable energy development. Your answer would be Maharashtra. Next is Bharat 5G portal, which is an integrated portal recently seen in the news, is launched by which ministry? So the secretary in Department of Telecommunication, which works under Ministry of Communication, has recently unveiled the Bharat 5G portal during Bharat Telecom 2024, and this integrated platform focuses on quantum, 6G, IPR and 5G domains, catering to the startups, industry and academia. So it has collaborated with Paneet USA, which introduces the Future Tech Experts registration portal to support India's telecom ecosystem, and the portal serves as a centralized hub for quantum, IPR, 5G and 6G, also to promote innovation, collaboration and knowledge sharing in the telecom sector for the Atmanirbhar Bharat. Okay, so Bharat 5G portal is associated with Ministry of Communication. Now apart from it, B option is Ministry of Finance, and it also came into news because the Finance Ministry has released a report titled as The Indian Economy, a review in January 2024. So this report was released a few days before the Union Budget for 24 to 25 was presented in the Parliament on 1st of February. And the Ministry of Finance is made up of 5 divisions. Don't forget: Economic Affairs, Revenue, then Expenditure, Investment and Public Asset Management, and the 5th one is Financial Services. Simply you can be asked that recently which ministry has released a report titled as The Indian Economy, a Review? Answer is Ministry of Finance. Okay. Next is, where was the first National Conference on Promotion of Seaweed Cultivation held? So the National Conference on Promotion of Seaweed Cultivation, which is chaired by the Union Minister of Fisheries in Koteshwar, showcased the diverse seaweed cultivation methods. So here correct answer would be Kutch, Gujarat, because Koteshwar lies in Gujarat. And seaweeds are a kind of macroscopic algae that lags from roots and leaves, and they thrive in marine and the coastal waters. They are classified into 4 groups based on the pigments that absorb specific wavelengths of light, and this event aimed at fostering the seaweed development and enhancing the awareness about its potential in India. Fine. So the venue for the first National Conference on Promotion of Seaweed Cultivation was Kutch, Gujarat. Okay. Next is, according to the Solar Policy 2024, what is the targeted installed capacity of solar power in Delhi by the end of 2027? So Delhi government has launched the Delhi Solar Policy 2024 to boost the solar power adoption, and residents can install the rooftop solar panels, leading to zero electricity bills and potential income from excess power sales to the grid. And the policy targets 4500 megawatt of solar power by the end of 2027, and this is up from the previous goal of 1500 megawatt. Okay, so it is stemming from the 2016 policy which yielded the 1500 megawatt capacity, and now this new policy aims to curb the air pollution, cut electricity cost and promote sustainable energy in Delhi. Fine. So as per the solar policy 2024, the targeted installed capacity of solar power in Delhi is 4500 megawatt by the end of 2027. Next is Ungale Thedi Ungal Uri Come Look For You in Your Village scheme, recently seen in the news, is launched by which Indian state? So here answer is Tamil Nadu. The government of Tamil Nadu introduces this particular scheme which would offer the citizens monthly access to the state government schemes and the scholarship, and this initiative aims to review the project performance, inspect the infrastructure and address the public concern, which would ensure effective implementation of the government program. Fine. So here answer is Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu has launched this scheme in 2024. Now apart from it, can you tell me the Shumang Leela that was seen recently in the news is a traditional form of theatre performed in which Indian state? So it is a traditional Manipuri theatre form, and right now it faces challenges due to ethnic violence, and it is impacting its artists and the state's cultural richness. So it has evolved into a powerful medium for mass education and entertainment, and in this unique theatre, male actors portray female roles and transgender actors take on female characters. And the play aims to educate the public on social, political and economic issues with different types like Nupa Shumang Leela, which is performed only by men, and Nupi Shumang Leela, which is performed only by women. Okay? You can be asked that Shumang Leela is a traditional form of theatre performed in which Indian state? Your answer would be Manipur. Next is, recently which neurotechnology company has embedded the first computer chip in a human brain? So this is Neuralink. It is the very first company to implant a computer chip in a human brain. So it is a neurotechnology company that was founded in the year 2016 by Elon Musk and several other scientists and the engineer. So this company's implant, which is known as the Link, it is a small device that's surgically placed inside the human brain, and it says that its device can interpret neural activity so a person can operate a computer or smartphone by simply thinking. So the company ultimately hopes to use the brain-machine interface so as to restore the sensory and the motor functions in the people with disabilities, treat neurological conditions like dementia and depression, and even enable the telepathic communication. Fine. So which neurotechnology company has embedded the first computer chip in a human brain? Your answer is Neuralink. Next is, recently which department launched the Startup Shala, a flagship accelerator program of Startup India? So it is launched by the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, that is DPIIT, and it features the flagship accelerator program. It is designed to propel early stage startup, and it aims to expedite their growth by furnishing the resources and opportunities. So through a vast network of partners spanning incubation center, educational institution and corporate entities, the startups would benefit from diverse facilities and resources which would elevate their journey to the next level of success. Fine. So recently DPIIT launched the Startup Shala, which is a flagship accelerator program of Startup India. Next is, what is the IMF's estimated forecast for India's GDP growth in the current financial year? So IMF has upgraded India's GDP growth forecast to 6.7% for the current fiscal year, which is a 40 basis points rise from the previous estimate of 6.3%. And this positive revision is credited to strong public investment and positive labor market trends as outlined in the latest World Economic Outlook report. Okay, so your answer would be 6.7%, that is C option. Next is, which one of the following is the mascot for the Khelo India Winter Games 2024? This is an extremely important question. And the mascot for the 2024 Khelo India Winter Games is the snow leopard. It is named as Sheene She, okay, or you can call it as Shan in the Ladakh region. So this mascot was chosen to reflect the region's biodiversity and tradition, and the games will be held in Ladakh from 2nd to 6th of February, in Gulmarg, Jammu and Kashmir from February 21 to February 25. And this mascot basically symbolizes the spirit of the games, and it highlights the need to conserve this endangered species. Fine. So the mascot for Khelo India Winter Games is snow leopard. And now the last question is, Karai Bird Sanctuary and Longwood Shola Reserve Forest, recently seen in the news, are located in which Indian state? So they lie in Tamil Nadu state. Actually, India has included 5 additional wetlands in the Ramsar Convention's global list of significant wetlands, bringing the number to 80. So it is announced by Union Environment Minister Bhupendra Yadav, and the newly added wetlands include this Magadi Kere Conservation Reserve. Second one is Ankasa Mudra Bird Conservation Reserve. The third one is Aghana Shini Estuary from Karnataka, and fourth and fifth are Karai Bird Sanctuary and Longwood Shola Reserve Forest from the state of Tamil Nadu. This designation underscores India's commitment to preserve the vital waterlogged ecosystem, right? So here answer is A option, that is Tamil Nadu. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. So now we have covered all the questions that were missed in the past week, and from Monday onwards we will continue our revision part. Okay. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Meenu Zahadsana signing off.